bone-chilling temperatures typical for Chicago in January are moving into the deep south, and forecasters say as many as 50 million people are likely to be affected. The Arctic blast is creating dangerous conditions for motorists and a major headache for air travelers.
As of today, the flight schedule has been reduced approximately one-third of our daily operations.
The plunge in temperatures is likely to produce ice and snow in warm weather tourist destinations, and the National Weather Service is predicting up to half an inch of freezing rain in New Orleans.
My wife and I went around yesterday looking for a little space heater just in case the power goes out. So, we're in pretty good shape.
Tuesday afternoon, North Carolina's governor had a warning for residents.
We've got to make sure that people use a safe method of heating, and I also want all of us to watch out for our neighbors.
Back in Chicago, a city used to bone-chilling weather, schools will reopen Wednesday after 2 days off. The Arctic weather has the Chicago River covered in ice, but officials say temperatures are expected to rise.
It's not worth trying to go home because the commutes are 5, 6, and 7 hours for a short distance. So it's kids sleeping in schools, grown-ups sleeping in their workplaces. It's a mess down there.
They're just not prepared for that weather, right, Al?
Well, no, here's the problem. They could be prepared. The mayor and the governor got on TV yesterday and said, "Oh, this wasn't expected," and that's not true. I mean, we were talking about this Monday that this was going to happen. They took a gamble. They didn't want to pre-treat the roads. I don't think they wanted to spend the money and do what they needed to. And then they told everybody started going home right around noon. By 1:30, I-285, I-75, I-85 was a parking lot. And this was poor planning on the mayor's part and the governor's part, pure and simple. They were warned about it. They should have been prepared for it, and people are still suffering. The roads are still gridlocked. Yep. I mean, it's a shame. It really is.
Here's how the South handles 3 inches of snow. Hundreds of cars simply abandoned on the highway near Atlanta. Everything froze up suddenly last night, and there simply are not enough salt trucks to handle all of the mess. At 5 o'clock, we talked live with a woman from Byron Center who's trying to get to Florida. It's taking her quite a while. They've only moved about 19 miles for the whole day today. When we talked to her, she was just able to see the Atlanta skyline.
It's freaky because there are abandoned cars everywhere, all over, just randomly parked and left. I mean, the northbound side we're looking at, we can't believe the number of them.
Very, very icy in the Atlanta area right now. NBC Nightly News will have team coverage on this winter storm coming up at 6:30.
Let me hurry up, it's cold out here. Let me get some of this so-called snow. We think it's snow. Get another chunk here. Okay, earlier today, I saw a video where someone went outside and took some snow and took a lighter and tried to melt the snow like I used to when I was a kid. I always believed that the air was being sprayed with chemicals, which are called chemtrails, and that this is the reason why we're finally having snow, especially in Michigan, because the theory is that geoengineering is supposed to slow down the global warming process. Well, anyway, let's get to this experiment because I couldn't believe what I saw and I wanted to try it. So I have a lighter, and to prove that the lighter is real, I'm going to light this piece of paper. As you see, it's real. And so let me take some snow. It's supposed to be snow. Put it here. And let's try to melt snow. Well, ice rather. It's supposed to be ice. And that's what ice usually does. It should be water underneath right now. But as you see, it's not melting. It's going to actually start deteriorating. Look at this. I've never seen anything like this. No water, no condensation, anything. This is not snow. This is crazy. Anyway, so I went and grabbed my MAP gas, which is like a blowtorch. Literally like a blowtorch. Let's see what happens now. Where is the water? This is not snow. This is crazy. What are they spraying in our air? Okay, now I just wanted to try an ice cube, you know, just a regular ice cube, to see what happens when I light an ice cube with a lighter. If you look closely, you can see water. It's a drop about to hit the ground now. It's melting. You can see the water. Now let me try my blowtorch. As you can see, the water is look at that. Water. But as we saw previously, I'll do it right now again. The snow didn't, well, the so-called snow didn't melt.
All right, I don't know why my camera keeps shutting down, but here's the snow. I just dipped it from outside. I may need to put my phone on the charger, so hold on. Anyway, there's the snow. If I'm making you dizzy, then sit down and watch it. Anyway. All right. I just poured snow on the counter. As you can see, there is no, and don't be looking at my dishes in my sink either. Just cooked. But anyway, there is no water on the counter. And what I'm going to do is, once I set fire to this, there should actually be a puddle of water, and you should see it running, because as we've always thought and believed, that snow is ice, because outside when the sun comes out, it melts like ice, and it feels like ice. It's cold just like ice. So I'm going to see. And here is the light. If you do not believe me, which is crazy, oh my God, look at that ice. I have never seen that. Even in my last video, it wasn't like that. But it is actually burning. And it's not melting. And look, there is no puddle of water. So if anybody can and will, please explain that to me. Oh, there's your snowman. See the two eyes?
Here's the short version. You see I've already burnt some of it. Watch it. It doesn't produce water. It just melts away like styrofoam. There's no water. And it's turning black. Just melting away like styrofoam. It's weird as hell. No water.
Okay, so we just watched this video online of this woman in Georgia that said the snow was fake, so we decided to test it out for ourselves. We're going to do it right now. Alright, snowball. Putting a lighter to it.
Oh my god, it's turning black.
And it's turning black.
And it's not melting.
There's absolutely no fucking drops of water. There's no condensation whatsoever like snow should do when you light it. I don't know. It's black.
Smell it.
And it smells like fucking burnt plastic. Please tell me, what the fuck is this? Yeah.